Hey everybody, Ryan here again with Cirque Running. I hope you're all doing well. Today we're coming at you from Joshua Tree National Park, about to run out to Panorama Peak. So the trail we'll be doing today is about 6.5-ish, maybe 7 miles, and we're looking to do about 1,200 feet of elevation gain. We're starting here in Black Rock Campground, which is the campground and the jumping off point to do the Joshua Tree Traverse, actually, which is around 37-ish miles or so, that we'll probably do later on for some videos. But today we're just running out to Panorama Peak. We'll be starting here in Black Rock Campground, running out, doing a lollipop and coming back. But it should be a really fun trail. I've never been on it. I've heard lots of good things about it. Should be really cool views up there. So yeah, if you've never been out here at Joshua Tree National Park, let's go get Panorama Peak. About 3/4 of a mile in or so, you're going to come to this junction. You're going to want to make a right here where it says Panorama Loop, and we're going to go do a counterclockwise loop eventually back there, come back to this trail. Right after that junction, you'll come up to actually a pretty decent sized burn scar that happened earlier this fall. Forget the cause. I believe it happened right when the government shutdown happened, but it's sad to see these big burn scars out here. About a little under 2 miles in, maybe like 1.75-ish in, you'll come to the main lollipop junction here. For today's purposes, we're going to go right and go counterclockwise and come back to this spot. I believe you can do it both ways just fine, but we're going to go counterclockwise today. All right, we have Panorama Peak right behind us. There's a faint little trail that you see that you can take. Up to the summit. Summit of Panorama Peak. see why they call it Panorama. You definitely have a very broad view all the way over to San Jacinto, second largest peak in Southern California, over to San Gorgonio, tallest peak in California, sorry, Southern California. Yeah, both really good peaks to run. All right, time to head down. All right, just getting back to the junction where we broke off counterclockwise to do the lollipop. I definitely recommend going that way, coming off the summit. There's some really fun runnable single track coming off the top, so definitely go counterclockwise if you're running this. Peak. Done. Whew. All right, we just wrapped up our run of Panorama Peak here in Joshua Tree National Park. So yeah, like we said, you know, pretty close to 7 miles and a little over 1,300 feet of elevation gain. So pretty decent run out here in the desert. Like I said earlier, you do start here in Black Rock Campground and take the beginning of the Joshua Tree Traverse, which is the California riding and hiking trail. That thing gets up to about 37 miles point to point. Pretty cool. We'll do that in another video sometime in the future here. But altogether, that one was really, really cool. As you'll see, we went out, did a lollipop counterclockwise and came back. Highly recommend doing it that way. The trail was fairly benign for the most part, going up just a big sandy wash. Still very scenic, But man, once you get to the top, really, really beautiful panoramic views. You can see as far as San Jacinto, San Gorgonio. And then as you drop back in on the lollipop, it's really, really fun single track running as you're coming off the peak. So that was a really great video to wrap up our 52 videos in 52 weeks. So yeah, I definitely highly recommend getting out here and doing Panorama Peak in Joshua Tree National Park. And like I say, if you're enjoying these videos, please make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please make sure to subscribe to our Substack channel. Drop us a line, say hi, and come out here and get it. Panorama Peak.